Hey Libra, welcome into your reading. Okay, yes, it's definitely been a minute. I've been on vacation. Can I call it a sabbatical? Only because I was abroad. But no, yes, I was on vacation. I was planning on doing some of your videos while I was there, but I just kept finding technical difficulties. And then I was just like, you know what? It's a sign. Just don't. Just wait till you're back at home. So here I am doing your reading. We're going to do it for the mid part of September. So let's see what your situation is, guys. Ooh, cards don't want to shuffle. Let's see what's going on. Libra, please. What's their situation? Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. And the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You guys are not stressing anymore, or you're trying not to stress. You're trying to, like, I don't know if you're doing this thing where hear no evil, see no evil. Let me just call my person and let's see if we can go out and have a conversation and have a heart to heart. So you're kind of doing one of those things here. But the thing is, at the bottom of the deck, I think you might be also leaving somebody. And you want to be thoughtful and heartful and, tell them, I'm sorry, I'm going to leave. If that's not the case, if you're going out there to talk to somebody to see if it can be resolved, you end up leaving anyway. We'll see when I clarify, but that's what I'm seeing here with the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So what's coming in for my Libras, please? What's coming in towards them? The Seven of Wands. Somebody here is hesitating and resisting a person or a relationship. Interesting, because one, we have eclipse season. Two, we have your sign that you're about to start entering into. We're about to go into Libra season. So this is a preemptive happy birthday, Libras. But I have two sevens. So I feel like what you're doing right now in the middle of the month is you're pausing and you're reflecting. And you're saying to yourself, hold on, let me see what I'm going to do. I really need to see what are my best options for me. Let's continue. What is it that Libra doesn't see coming their way? Okay, I see the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys, I don't know if this person is married or you're married or you want to marry, but that's the common theme here with this fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with marriage. Others of you, if this is a job, it's a creative job or a creative pursuit that can bring you a lot of money. All right. And then you being financially independent and secure on your own. However, let's get back to this in regards to love. This person's very attracted to you. They're very much available to you. Okay. And this very much could be about marriage and commitment. But we'll see what happens when I clarify that. What's the advice here? Maybe you're hesitating to talk to them or you're resisting them. You totally need to go into your heart chakra space right about now. All right, here you are at the bottom of the deck with justice. But justice can be theoretical or quite literal. Literal being court, divorce, marriage, whatever, child support, you get it. The decision, though, will be fair, balanced, and honest. But now, in your advice with the Empress and the Queen of Cups, you need to be emotionally mature. You need to be emotionally available with this Queen of Cups, okay? Whether it's going to be a tough conversation or, a good conversation, it needs to be heartfelt. But with the Empress, it talks about knowing your worth and your value. Moreover, what do you want for your life? What do you want to bring? Because you're the manifester. You could bring in a child or a family into this world. You can create this relationship. You can create this business. You can create this home, this life. Do you see that there with this person? Because that's what it's telling you to do. Know your worth and your value. And can this person measure up to that? Now, what is the outcome of the week? Very interesting when we clarify all of this, Libra. Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. You're definitely walking away from something that feels like breadcrumbs, where you feel like you're always begging for attention, but you will also feel left out in the cold. So I don't know if this person is breadcrumbing you and you just finally say, you know what? I had enough. I'm not emotionally satisfied. This person's actually emotionally draining. So you leave because you feel like you have no other choice, but you do feel left out in the cold. Then you start weighing your pros and your cons. And then the justice comes in. Let me start clarifying, because this is right around eclipse season. What's interesting to me, you're the first sign that I'm doing that has not many major arcanas. Everyone else did. Feel like you are definitely making your own life choices here. And you're moving forward with whatever. You come to term with something and you move on. And I think it's because of the way you're entering your sign right now, Libra, and your ruling planet, Venus, is kind of depicting that right now. Just a second. All right. So let's go ahead and start seeing what these energies are talking about. Interesting. The thing that's throwing me off the most is that this fire person, they don't have to be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they just behave like one, where they're charismatic, they're passionate, they're attractive and attracted to you. That's the only thing that's throwing me off, because I see you hesitating and resisting, mainly because you don't feel loved enough, or you're feeling the breadcrumbs. And it's, showing me maybe you're right because of the, the Empress in your advice position. However, if you start coming from your heart chakra, instead of being rational, logical, your normal state of affairs, because you are an air sign, it might change things. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Why is the Nine of Swords in reverse with the Knight of Cups? The Devil, Capricorn energy. It doesn't have to be Capricorn, but it's okay. I'm starting to understand a little bit more. Okay, so the first inclination and feeling that I got is you're walking away because it feels like it's, number one, unrequited love. Number two, it's like boring. It's not for me. You don't like it. It's not satisfying you. And for you to be staying in it would just be toxic. You're not emotionally happy, so you're kind of leaving. And I think you are kind of saying goodbye to somebody. You're like, I'm not going to worry about this anymore. I know how I feel. I don't feel anything. So I'll be nice, and I'm going to say, I don't think this is for me. Now, this could be being done to you, because cards are energies and it can be vice versa. But this is plain enough. Somebody here is repeating pattern, acting out of toxicity, or just plain simply just repeating a pattern here. But they're still holding on, which is what's making this a little unhealthy. So what is the Seven of Wands here, please? It's the Seven of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Somebody is holding on while the other person is absolutely resisting. I don't think you want to hold on, but somebody also wants to upgrade a relationship too. You're a lover? What's this all about? Are you leaving one to go to the other? what is the King of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles, please? Yeah. Whoever this is that somebody is offering you a fresh new start in love. Now, I don't know if this is this King of Wands, this fiery, passionate, attractive situation you got going on with somebody, and they want to upgrade the relationship. They want a full-blown commitment with you. Full on. Full stop. But right now, it's text messages. It's light and fluffy for you, I think. Or maybe it's not. Because I know in one aspect, and I don't know if you're dealing with two people, Libra, but one person you feel unrequited love, while the other person, there's like some serious passion here. And this person wants to upgrade. And they look newish to me. So that's why it's saying use your heart chakra. Let's back up a little. Use your heart chakra. Know your worth and your value. It does seem like you're burdened. Maybe you had a passionate new beginning. And you probably just need more information, or at least you feel that way, that you need more information before you make a decision of some kind. And maybe you should. But it's definitely saying know your worth and your value. Know who's going to honor you and treat you like an empress. Whatever you do, use your heart chakra, your heart space. Not your passion, not your logic, not your reasoning, your heart. Being emotionally mature and available here for somebody. So what is this? Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, please. I see, oh wow, lover and marriage commitment. Okay. These two cards are juxtaposed unless your lover is asking you to get married. Okay? Because lovers is always a choice. While others of you are married and you have a lover. You're walking away from the thing that's giving you the breadcrumbs. All right? So this is quite interesting and fascinating to me. Right in the middle of this month. Any more clarifications regarding this? I know you want to go towards your happiness, and you are. Because it looks like you're going to something that's brand new and solid, and that's what eclipses do for us. You feel bad and you feel guilty because you probably are leaving someone else behind to go towards this, and it could be the lover. You just feel that passion and chemistry. Those of you who are doing the extended reading, the link is down below in description. We pull one card from here, and then we use the tarot to deep dive on what the oracles believe is happening here for you, or what you should know. Right? And then we go into love. We go into your person, their actions towards you, their thoughts, their feelings, etc. Libra, please, what is the deal here with Libra? What are we going to be discussing in regards to the love life of Libra in extended, please? Oh, some of you are going to want to stay tuned. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Some of you, this passionate new beginning could be a burden. We'll see. Maybe it's quite the opposite. For those who are here for abundance, please tell me what the messages are for Libra, please. Those of you who are here for health, wealth, maybe love, because love is also abundance. Let's see. Power of prayer. Give the situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources of love and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. So this could come in the form of meditation, guys. Or some of you, maybe it is going to church. And sometimes, like, when people do go to church, their best thoughts come there. Right? Or they're divinely guided there, or whatever it is for you that you do for your spiritual path. Give in to that. Let go of control and just let go and let God. All right, guys, this is what I have for you this week. I will see everybody over at the extended for those of you who are interested.